Hello. So I wanted to make a video about this idea that's been banging around in my head for the past couple days, and that was always the intent of this channel. I love making, I think, what I think at least is kind of entertaining content, but I always want kind of the root of this channel to be the ideas I want to share and stuff I'm learning about life. So recently I've been reading a book, and it's one that's definitely, it's changed my life, and I don't say that lightly. There's not a lot of books. I can actually only name one other book that I would say that about, and the book is this one right here, Meditations by Marcus Aurelius, for $6. Pick it up. And I always keep the books that I feel have that effect on me. The other one is The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho, and then I have one other one here, The Art of Manliness, Timeless Wisdom and Advice on Living the 7 Manly Virtues. So, what's the point? What am I talking about? Recently I read a passage by Marcus Aurelius about the importance of time, or at least the way we treat time, and it kind of got me thinking about the weird way that throughout my life I've conceptualized time. And I wanted to share what I wrote about time today, so that so I can get my idea across, because I feel like when I was writing about it today, I put in the best words I have so far. So, I wish to be known for excellence. Each day that passes is a singular, isolated moment in the history of the universe. But more so, it is the only moment to have ever existed. Think about that. There's not existed ever a moment before nor after this exact one right now. We may say that the past has existed before us, and so it too exists. But this is not true. Just as those who pass can be remembered, but this remembrance does not bring them back to the light of today, just so the something of yesterday can be remembered at the expense of this current moment. So every moment we give our thoughts to is either an investment or a loss of this current moment. So then, is life a collection of these current moments? I'm gonna just keep reading. One foot in front of another reveals that outside of now there is no reality. So then the things we give our minds to make up precisely who we are. There exists no alternate version of yourself. So something blah 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 blah. So waste not your time in fanciful dreams of failure or remembrance of the past, for you deny what you are today for imaginations of what you could be, and as such you are today neither a man nor a shadow of one. Employ yourself in action, not aimless constant fettering, but in the worthy pursuit of a character you wish to possess. Your actions today inform the reality of who you become and who you are. And yet I waste so much time thinking about this person I will become. That person does not exist. You must birth them into reality by your actions today, and you will become that person. That's why I read it. I felt like I said it better. The main idea, though, is that I've always had this weird concept of time, that there's this version of myself I'll one day become. And often in life, like, my major stressors are this idea of what's going to happen in the future. Like, a great example is, when I'm working out, one of the things that always bogs me down after a workout, especially a hard one, is like, man, I have to go do that again tomorrow. But recently, after reading Marcus Aurelius, I was thinking what a ridiculous concept that is. Because tomorrow doesn't exist. And not on like a hooey spiritual level. Like, really, tomorrow doesn't exist. There is no evidence of tomorrow. Like, even scientifically, there's no empirical evidence of tomorrow. And there is no accessibility to the past. Which really means that today is the only reality. And not just today, but like now. So what it's got me thinking about is really, there is no person I'll one day become or life I'll one day possess. This is it. And so if I have this image of who I want to be, the easiest way to be that person one day is to just start acting like them today, right? And that idea has just been so potent for me. I waste so much time in my life by just, you know, imagining what could be. And I don't think that's a bad thing. Imagining what you could be is what fuels you in a lot of ways. And I think that's why, you know, I say here, it's, you know, employ yourself in action, not aimless, constant fettering, but in the worthy pursuit of a character you wish to possess. Because I really feel like that's the most worthy pursuit in life, right? So I'm trying to conduct myself in the world as the person I want to be. And I mean, it's hard and I fail probably consistently, but it's that pursuit of something, because time, you know, is such a construct. This is it. Like this moment where I'm talking to you through this lens, or the moment that you're going to be watching this is the reality. And the thing we give our time to and the thing we give our thoughts to in this time is who we become. And that's just been a really cool shift for me to start trying to pursue the things I want in life, whether that's, you know, creating these videos, whether that's, you know, trying to get somewhere within the field of engineering. It's just made so much sense to me. Like, I don't, like, going back to that example of working out, I don't need to worry about tomorrow's workout, because it doesn't exist. All that is now. And so when you're in that gym and it hurts and it's hard, don't worry about anything, because that's it. That is the reality. And how you conduct yourself in that moment is a reflection of who you are, right? So when you plan out that whole day and you look at the schedule and you're like, oh my God, I don't want to do this. It's like, you don't have to do that. You just have to do whatever you need to do now. And honestly, it's been so relaxing as well to kind of have that perspective, because now that I have that perspective, I've taken off all this stress that I didn't even know I had about the future. And now that I'm not stressed about what's going to happen in the future, it's allowed me to focus on my time and energy and creative energy and resources and making the most of time to time. And I guess that's really what consciousness is, right? And like mindfulness. So when people talk about using headspace to get conscious, I think it's the same idea. Anyway, I don't want this video to lag on forever, because I know you guys won't watch it. But I thought this was a really important idea. It's a really important idea to me. And hopefully some of you guys will find it resourceful. So thank you very much for watching. Episode 3 of the interview with Sam will be coming out sometime next week. And if you're in Waterloo and the co-op search is about to start come Monday, I wish you the best of luck. I hope you all get to Cali. Alright, peace.